Hey there, and welcome to another episode of Life at a Glance. Specifically, today's topic is going to be around the results that my members are finding inside of Low Ticket Designer. Now, I want you to stay tuned because I know that this implementation can help you as well in your programs, in your service, if you're consulting, if you've got small group coaching. There's some key takeaways here that I did not anticipate, but I'm so just like happily surprised, right? And so out of the gate, within, I would say, a week and a half, 2 weeks, a member messaged me. And so we have not a service, we have a system. It's called Help Me Rhonda. And it is a system that we've used in other ways. And Heather was like, well, why don't we do this? And I was like, that's genius. So I want you to think about it in terms of on-demand coaching. And so literally folks can send me questions through the portal and I video message them back. And I can reference things inside of the dashboard and I can screen share, and that video goes straight to their inbox. And so it's on demand. You're not having to wait when you have a friction. It's like, yo, I'll solve it, but I answer it. And so I was like, oh my gosh, she literally, like, she went on and on and on. And at the very end of the message, she told me that she launched and she got her first sale. And I literally screamed that I was so excited for her. And I was able to message her back, which I thought was just fantastic. That, I think, is critical and key. So that little system of on-demand coaching, key. It also helps me for this step 2. So I love private podcasts. I love doing them for memberships. And I thought, you know what? I want that connection with folks who have purchased Low Ticket Designer. I'm super excited about this product. And it's one of those things, I think that the podcast actually helps with mindset. Because you know how you purchase something and you're really super excited about it, and then after about 7 days, the shiny is starting to fade? This podcast, what it does is I take questions, and I don't use people's names, and know if one person has this question, more people have it. And if I see that this question is kind of coming in a lot into the Help Me Rhonda, I'm like, let me just do a quick episode. And so the private podcast is Treading with Coffee. And Treading with Coffee is the mindset shift, the tactical that you need. It almost sustains you, if that makes sense. And so I've been able, I feel, to still be connected to my customer weeks after the launch. And I'm absolutely loving it. These are really short episodes. One I actually just did was 15 minutes, but most episodes are 5 minutes or less. And it really addresses just one quick thing. And honest to goodness, I really feel like it's the mindset shift that they are needing. I think that when I do my coaching, one of the things I say is that, we're going to accomplish this in 90 days. And then the next question is what's next? What's next? Well, when we start focusing on really specific things and we start streamlining those things, there are mindset shifts that come up and that need to happen. There are friction points. And so just settle in and you'll see as we move through it. I've done it enough where I know that when someone does this, then that's going to come up. And when someone does that, that's going to come up, right? And so I'm loving, loving, loving the private podcast. And I really like the name Treading with Coffee because I love my coffee. So we have the Help Me Rhonda, which is the system, it's the on-demand coaching. That results in topics for the private podcast that now there is no, and I let folks know, there is no, I'm going to publish every Wednesday. In 1 week, I could do a couple of episodes, or the next week I could do just one episode. It just depends on what's coming into the program and what's coming in to Help Me Rhonda. Number three, GPTs. So GPTs basically is trained AI. I'm getting a little frustrated with this constant barrage of quote unquote influencers of all of this AI, all of these AI tools, AI this, AI that. And I think all it does is it makes you feel behind. And I don't like that part of social. When I stop and I kind of get in my head around how I use AI, I'm like, and even Heather, team member Heather, and I have these conversations. How can we use AI internally to streamline? How can we use AI internally to streamline? Like, what task can AI do? I like to keep things super simple. And for me, AI sometimes, I have my copy, and sometimes like I will sit there and I will type, misspelled words, stream of conscious, like make this sound good because I'm tired, right? And it spits it out and I look at it, and sometimes AI is, it's not me. It's not me. And so I'm like, okay, thank you for that. And then I edit, right? Well, what GPTs allow you to do, and what really is, oh, I call it knowledge to template, is it I have I fed it my templates like the best of the best. And it took about 2 hours. I mean, it didn't take that long. 2 hours to train it, where it asks you three questions and it spits out your template based on the niche. And I've done all kinds of fun niches. I have done fundraising for service animals, like that was a niche. I did golden doodle breeding, that was a niche. It's just fun. And the thing that I love about it is, like, one of the questions is what format? Is it a Google Sheet? Is it Notion? Is it Trello, Asana, ClickUp? What's the format? And it literally like spits out your template in seconds. Now, you as the expert need to put your polish on it and go, yeah, that's right. No, that's not right. And it's then because comes this conversation that between you and chat, that you get the final product that you really like, and you're really just in love with your template. That GPT, like, I am so inspired. Like, Low Ticket Designer inspired me with the GPT. That's why Betty is in Systems by Design. It's version 1, but Betty helps you to streamline your business operations. Now, I know I'm not trying to confuse you. Betty is inside of Systems by Design, which is the membership, and Betty is going to get better. I cannot wait. I am so excited about Betty. Now, inside of Low Ticket Designer, which was really the inspiration, it is that knowledge to template GPT that speeds up the whole process. Because in developing a low ticket, you immediately, number one, you get in your way. Number two, it's the fear, am I missing something? Three, then you start putting all kinds of crap in there that you don't need. And so it just streamlines the process and gets it published faster. Now, I'm going to say something, and I'm not calling anybody's baby ugly, but I want to just help you understand how AI can help you, and specifically in Low Ticket Designer, how the GPT can help you. I have had people that have worked with me for years, and they have said to me that they have wanted to launch for years a low ticket product. And it wasn't until that GPT that now they have launched. Like, that is the thing that makes me scream. And that is the thing that I'm like, okay, that's how we use AI in business. As a business owner, that's how I can help my members get results faster, right? So let's just do a summary. Number one is Help Me Rhonda. It's that system where it's on-demand coaching, and I love it. It is a part of Systems by Design, and it's a part of Low Ticket Designer, because I feel like you don't have to wait for a session to ask a question. Because if I'm having a friction today, I don't want to sit there and stew in it and have foggy brain and not be able to move past it, right? Number two is the private podcast. So some of the questions, it makes sense for me to do an episode. The private podcast is both tactical, but it's also a mindset shift. And based on where people are in the program, the week to week, that's how everybody's feeling. And so it's just that I'm not alone. It really is, even though it's a podcast, it is a sense of community. I'm not alone. All right. Three, how can we use AI in our business? The GPT. The GPT specific in Low Ticket Designer will help you turn what you know into a template in seconds. Crazy. Let me keep going. And then step number four is I have a template inside of Low Ticket Designer, which is your 30-day step-by-step. And I think it literally, like that combination is the thing that is pushing people into action. And so it's not a lot of fluff. Today, I just did an episode. So I have run one low ticket now for 6 years. $27 template. It's how most of my customers, how we meet, and they want to get organized. My customers have helped me build my ecosystem. So I have a way to help you get organized, like all of your tools and resources in your business. I have a way to help you organize your social media. And then I have a way to help you organize your clients. And I didn't realize I had an ecosystem until Low Ticket Designer, and someone said, I'm new to you, and I just bought everything. I bought the whole ecosystem. And I was like, wow, I do have all of the pieces and parts. And Systems by Design is just, it's that Swiss Army knife that you need day to day. And so it's an annual membership. Love that. And then Low Ticket Designer is how you launch a low ticket, and it's very specific template. You can launch that quickly and you can start getting sales, and it's very specific. It's different from a course. It's different from, there's so much noise right now. Launch a low ticket, launch a low ticket, launch a low ticket. What the heck can I launch? Like, that's the next question. And then we feel behind and we feel overwhelmed. All of this is super, super specific. And that's where we are. Like it, but all of that did not happen overnight. It happened because I got mad. I got mad, like the low ticket when I started it 6 years ago. I was mad because I had written some copy and I had was trying to get people to a webinar, and those ads were not working. I was spending a lot of money, and I just got mad. I had just done a workshop. Women were losing their minds over the template, and we always dismiss what's simple. We always dismiss what's simple. And so I updated the copy a little bit. I took a screenshot of that Trello board. I put $35 behind it. Didn't have a plan other than that. And from day one, we started selling. And so literally me being mad, women going mad, and just this need for business owners to organize their business. Like, we've gone from a physical office and workspace to now a virtual. And how do we keep everything organized? A lot of people, when they come, they're like, they've got Google and Dropbox and hard drive and external drive and desktop and all of the things. And they think that they are organized. And they realize that aha moment, oh my gosh, like, I'm setting myself up for failure because of all of these places, and all of these places where all of this stuff is distractions. And so I guess all of that to say, some big takeaways are this, is that I think the more specific that you are, the easier it is for someone to raise their hand and say, that's for me. Um, with Low Ticket Designer, there was a case study that I actually just published where, we talk about pricing. So key. Um, I want you to know, just like, I think the really focusing on that customer journey and putting these things inside of Low Ticket Designer, the 30-day step-by-step travel board, the private podcast, the on-demand coaching, and the GPT, like that combo of things, like start thinking about that combination for your offers, because it streamlines everything. It streamlines things for you. It streamlines things for your customer. More importantly, you are helping your customer help themselves. And um, I've just, I've never felt lighter. I've never felt more excited. There are more things to do, which I'm really excited about doing. We're getting ready to do turn what you know into a template. We're actually doing additions. And so we are going to do another workshop at the end of this month, turn what you know into a template premium offer edition. I think that templates are so versatile, and I'm going to share and show how you can turn someone who has purchased a template into a uh, one-on-one consulting, coaching customer um, with a premium offer. I've done it where someone's paid me $27 and turned around and paid me $4,500. So that is this month's edition, and I'm super excited about that. I've got another one that's coming up. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but when you hear it, you're like, of course. And here's the thing. So I'm going to get out of my head, and I'm just going to say, I have 100 seats. That is not a fake scarcity. I literally have 100 seats. This time, Heather's going to be in the room with me so she can be admitting people, because we opened the doors 5 minutes early, in 20, 40, 60. And the last time I looked up, there was like 89 people. And I had to stop looking and figuring out at that point, because I was sharing my screen, where was the button to continue to let people in. So we maxed out at 100. I am on just your basic Zoom room, and that's it. That's all I got. It's 100 seats. And so we're going to do it again at the end of this month. If you've already purchased Low Ticket Designer, you don't have to come to this one, because I'm going to put that recording as a bonus inside of the members area for you, specifically around turning that low ticket into a premium offer. Well, not a premium offer, into how you can use it to sell a premium offer. Um, I'm loving where all of these things are going. More importantly, I am loving where my customer is seeing success faster. Gone are the days of a program where you come into the program and you watch all the videos, you download the workbooks, and then you're like, but how can this apply to me? That GPT helps you apply it to you. That 30-day step-by-step helps walk you through so you're not missing anything when you're ready to launch. And those mindset canyons, that's where Treading with Coffee comes into play. And if you still need my help, that's why you have Help Me Rhonda. So I think it's important to see how you can use AI in your business. I wanted to pull the curtain behind the scenes so you can see a little bit behind Low Ticket Designer. Want to let you know that we are having a new workshop, Turn What You Know into a Template, Premium Offer Edition. It's coming at the end of this month. So just be on the lookout for that registration, and let me know if there's anything that I can do for you. All right. Take care. We'll talk soon.